We running up that hill. We running up that building. Yeah. Love that song, right? All right. Welcome to episode 3 of La Binge. I don't know. I love calling our show that.
I love that.
That's the
That's
name
really
of it.
cute.
I want to change it, low-key.
Yeah.
La Binge. But yeah, this is episode 3, Celebrity College Hill Edition. College Hill Celebrity Edition on BET Plus. Wonderful cast of characters that we all know and love. If you don't know who's on the show by now, shame on you. Because it's our third week doing this. So you go back and look that up yourself. What were you guys' favorite moments of the episode? Let's just start with that. Fran, what was your favorite moment of the episode?
Oh my God, where do we start? Just the frogs. I don't know. The science.
Science was good, right?
Because I remember that smell. Do y'all remember that smell?
And
yes,
the texture.
And that's why I vowed to never do it again.
Is it the formaldehyde or...
It's the desks and chairs and floor. It's the school. That's what
when we was doing that Netflix show,
just
I thought about
it.
that smell.
It was crazy how just seeing them take out the little bin with it, it all came rushing back bio
You can
class.
smell it and feel it like, oh my God. And feeling that clammy ass animal. I hated that. I hated that shit in elementary. Did y'all do owl pellets when you were in elementary? We had to do owl pellets, go through these owl pellets, and then we dissected a little owl and shit. It was horrible.
No, we never did that.
That's why I'm fucked up today. I got a twitch today from cutting up them damn things.
And then Lamar touching his face. Dream Doll was like, ew, Lamar, she's so funny now. I actually like her now. It's kind of funny. Not that I didn't like her before, but I just feel like I didn't know enough about her, like her personality, because I never watched Bad Girls Club. So she got me. She's funny. She gives me like one of my cousins,
I'm enjoying her on this. I really am. And I had to let go of some things, some personal, things as a viewer of Bad Girls Club. I had to let go of some things that she did in order to really enjoy her on here. And I feel like she's showing up for herself, showing up in a good way, representing herself well on this show. So I loved it. You know what I'm saying? I loved the conversation that India had. I'm really intrigued. Like the same way you're interested in Dream Down now, I'm intrigued by India Westbrook. I knew who she was, saw her, was familiar with her impact, but this is the first glimpse into her personality.
She's adorable.
That I've seen. I like her, and it's a part of me that feels like, I don't know, she's the type of friend that you'd be protective over. It's just something about her that she just seems innocent, so
sensitive, and that her anxiety kicking up, and and it's beautiful that she is opening up in that way too, because most people would try to hide that, especially considering her position in social media. And I think it's cool that she's like, I be feeling dumb, I have self-worth issues, because I'm sure a lot of these young girls that idolize her would never think that in a million years.
And going through this shit themselves.
Yeah, and I'm sure they find that, really relatable. Like, it's not about how you look. It's not about how much money you got or who you're around. Like, that shit just happens.
That's right. And I really like how vulnerable she was in the meeting she had with the life coach at the school. And even the life coach style, that was some real black shit, y'all. Y'all know that moment we have when we speaking to a person who is in some sort of leadership capacity, but it gets personal.
And they strip it for a second to reach you.
When she, when she said, she was like, I'm getting choked up. Thinking about it, she was like, you were silenced, you know what I'm saying? She was like, but look at the influencer that you are now. And the story in that she was silenced, and now her voice is not just hers, but it's big enough to speak to all these people. It got real. It was some depth. I was like, look at College Hill with these layers that we didn't even know.
I love that part. Yeah. And also sending India Love so much love, because a lot of us know what that's like to be secretly battling these really big emotions that you haven't necessarily fully worked through and didn't have the support.
Understand. Yeah,
and didn't have the support from people that are supposed to protect you. So a lot of us know what that feels like. So sending her so much love.
Much love to India. What was your favorite part of the episode, Asante?
So it was probably India with the life coach, but then it was also maybe the moment with Ray J. And I know Ray J be doing a lot of bullshit, right? But there is something to be said about, after they got their grades and he was upset about the incomplete, which But there is something to be said about, when you're in school and, him and Frida were having this conversation about, like, what happens, I'm supposed to create in this moment where it's like dark and I've lost someone. And then Frida's like, when I lost my mom right before she left, she was telling me how I had to keep moving forward. I had to work through, she would want, the best for me. And watching them have that conversation was something I thought was pretty cool, because when I was experiencing loss in college, like in my freshman year, I didn't really know how to process that or really keep that. So I ended up flunking out of school ultimately, as opposed to being able to like open up and talk to somebody and explore that. So it was interesting to see Ray J have that conversation, because for him, I know he's about a lot of fun and games, and maybe he was to a certain degree probably, goofing off, but he really did have an experience where he lost someone. And if that was an excuse for missing class, it was an excuse. But to some degree, there still is him having to process that in some form. And watching him and Frida kind of dissect that a little bit was pretty cool to me. But I said India was probably my favorite too, because that's what I was saying like on the first or second episode about India, like how I liked how she was very vulnerable about like not picking up things as quick, because a lot of these people, they go to school and it's like a new arena, and it's like, this is a whole new style of learning. I'm very green-eyed and bushy-tailed about this. I'm not picking it up as quick. Does this make me dumb? And then for her to experience like the anxiety, and then for us to find out about, her being silenced earlier on, it was like, it's cool watching all of these people go through these ups and downs in some capacity. Like India, I really feel like it's just on this trek up. Like, not that she was ever down, she was already up, but like it's just watching her grow. And then, Ray J is up and down because he's funny, he's goofy, and then there are these like serious moments in here that might be there, and there are these really endearing moments that everybody on the cast has. And even back to Dream Doll, right? I really loved watching Dream Doll get Ray J up for school, and then Ray J get mad, and then afterwards he was like, "Thank you for doing that, because I really did need that." And she was like, "No, it's okay, I understand." Because in the last episode, Dream Doll was saying how she didn't want to go to school, so she really understood. So watching her like be, a sister to Ray J, and them like go to school and have to work through these things together, it's actually a really, really cool show to watch. Like College Hill Celebrity Edition, this is actually a great cast, even with the Stacey dash out moment in the beginning, because without that,
come on, dash out.
Did you not hear her when she said that in one of the earlier episodes? She was like, dash out. I was like, somebody needs to curse her out right now, and nobody did. But I was like, why did she do that? But even with that moment, we got Ray just telling her to get the fuck out. So it was just like, at least we had those moments. So I'm appreciating this episode and this whole season so far.
It's always interesting to me when a large group of people get together in some sort of competitive nature, right? And everybody's personality starts to really like come forward as far as them being competitors. And this is friendly competition. Like, everybody's in here trying to get good grades. So certain people within this group are paying attention to the behaviors of others. And it's always fascinating to me to see who is savvy enough to just figure out their reality space. And Big Frida is running shit.
As always.
Big Frida ain't missed a beat, just happened to be walking past and overheard that shit in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? In Big Frida's confessionals, Big Frida is always like, and first of all, in order to do this, you got to do that. Big Frida thinks very much so in like a process and an order. And it's just fascinating to me, because it's never the people you think would be the ones to excel within certain spaces that do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Big Frida and Nene playing the hell out this game, so to speak, right. Being on Celebrity, College Hill and shit. They
the ones that need to be in Big Brother, because I'd watch that. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Oh, that'd
Big
be
Frida
so
on Big
cute.
Brother.
That would be amazing. Amazing.
Strategizing probably wins.
Honestly, it better be set up for Frida to win.
And all the cute moments, like when Dreams all cheated on Jenga.
Oh yeah, Frida and Jenga.
And Frida came back and didn't even notice.
Low key,
Frida gonna say, "Well, you got to do something." So shit, walked out, and then
so cute.
I gotta hurry up and get a dining room table, because I was watching them play Jenga and I was like, "Damn, I want one of them Jenga sets." Like the
oversized joint. That looked fun. I love Jenga.
I don't know if I want all that falling in my house. Because I've been and thought something broke and shit. My nerves be bad. I don't know.
It gotta be like rubbery
like
pieces or something. Well, not rubbery.
It's so fun. It's so
But
fun.
then when you think about it, you want Jenga, you want the wood. Like it's gotta be the wood pieces.
Yeah. Because it gotta crash too. Like that's the anxiety of it. I love it. And y'all know me, how I am with my house. And I still be in the kitchen playing Jenga on the dining room table.
Jenga is fun.
It's so fun.
I played it at a dirty party one time where they had like dirty shit on the bars. Like you had to pull it and it said something and shit. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like different.
No.
I was like, how do I do that?
They had like, instructions, dirty instructions on the bar. So you pulled the bar and it said what you had to do.
So what you
blame Mandy?
Oh, God.
Of course.
I should have known. I'm gonna try that.
Look, anyway, yeah. So
I'm gonna write that down.
Ray J, y'all, Ray J. So like Ray J won't take accountability for nothing, and he is. Although he's funny as fuck, and I'm enjoying watching him on this show, and I know we able to have fun. Ray J is full of shit. From day one, he wanted to tell the faculty what to do. He wanted to reinvent the wheel here, which we are not trying to do. And I think that just some of his, how you gonna get mad at the staff for telling you that you fucked up when you fucked up, but then you mad about the way they told you. You know what I'm saying? Now you feel like you got something to be mad about. What are you talking about, Ray J? I just get 45 Trump vibes. And he be around him and stuff. Like he's been in the
very MAGA.
And I get them vibes
energy.
like that, just refusing to understand what's really going on, the delusions. You know what I'm saying? I get that. So I just wanted to say that in front of y'all.
Don't you feel like that is usually the case, and not a blanket statement, but see, even the police agree. It's usually the case with big celebrities' siblings. Don't you notice that?
I thought you was about to say something else, Ray.
What you thought I was going to say?
I thought you was about to say that's a thing with the Norwoods or something like that, and I was going to say, whoa.
No, like big celebrities always have a sibling or a relative or an entourage person that takes on this very entitled energy that makes you be like, it's interesting that it's you taking that on. It never fails. It never fails. There's always one person in the camp that is this person.
Shout out to the celebrity siblings that did it right. Okay. Right. Solange.
Hi, Solange. Okay. Probably the only one.
Ashley Simpson.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. Ashley did her damn thing.
Evan Ross.
Shia, Ashanti's sister. Evan Ross. Evan Ross his mama is like the big star. Oh, well, you know what I'm saying?
They're the siblings.
They're subsidiaries. Yeah.
No, you didn't.
I mean, talented in that. I love Tracy Ellis Ross. Y'all know that.
Like, they all good. Yeah, they all deserve that.
But he was kind of killing me though, because it's like, yes, a death. Like I get it, and then he's bringing up his divorce, and it's just like, but y'all been going through this for a while, Ray J, and you signed up for the show.
Also,
you
if you put
a
legal pad in front of all of us and had us list our problems,
honey,
I'm trying to tell you, like,
I would have been out of work back in 2009.
It's like, do you think you're the only one that ain't talking about some shit, nigga? Everybody in this motherfucker going through.
That's why it was so hard.
We all got pain.
That's why it was so hard earlier. Right. Yeah. That's why it was so hard earlier for me to say like there was a thread there with Ray J, but like Ray J throwing so much like bullshit in the mix, I can't like really pull it the way he trying to give it to me, because for me it was something that I was like, oh, I'm gonna hit dog hollering, but it was also like he wasn't really trying to hit a dog. He was just throwing any and everything out there. So it was like, damn, Ray J. But he's gonna continue.
But he's so funny and charming, and so I get how he can low key get away with shit like that, because he really is so funny.
Why do you think he has that gray cast to him, like a little? Maybe it's like a vitamin deficiency or something, but it's something about, because Ray J used to be really like attractive to a lot of people.
He's still
He's
cute.
Still attractive, but there's something is afoot. You know what I'm saying? There's something's going on that I don't know, maybe, and I'm not even trying to be mean. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, Ray J.
I haven't noticed. It's not your laptop.
I adjusted it, and I was watching on the big screen in the living room. The Samsung. Okay. But it's just it's a stormy, it's just a gray there's a grayness to like his skin. I don't know. There's something. I'm like,
that's
you
like,
need
did y'all see the video with Moneybagg when he was doing the push-ups and somebody was like, why are you so gray?
Oh, shit. But great though.
White people be gray too, though, because like Kristen Stewart.
Yes.
White people don't be gray. They be slate blue.
Slate. Slate.
You're right.
Because Kristen Stewart.
So specific.
Yeah. Anywho, let's think. What else? Oh, so I love the fact, again, the competitiveness. You know, the friendly competition. I love it.
Super
Dream
cute.
Doll talking shit. During the presentation.
Talking about, I love science too. Mm-hmm. She's so
Why wouldn't
funny.
she take the glove off?
I don't know if I would have took the glove off either.
Well, they had to, right?
To do the pop quiz.
To do the pop quiz.
So if I didn't know the answers.
Oh yeah, she's drama.
So
she said it too.
There you go.
She
said, I'll bring the drama.
Why she gotta be like that? Like it's moments like that where I'm like, why you gotta do that though? Because even India was like, Dream, she wants the world or whatever she said.
She wants everything to be so perfect at everything, but it's like.
And she said she's just like a big Bratz doll.
Yes. Which I thought was shade.
Yeah, I was about to say, ooh, so is we gonna turn her, man?
Like, that's what we finna do.
Right,
okay.
I was like,
right, after we done praised them last week.
Right, the real razzle dazzle.
Okay, here we go. Turn it up then. But okay, so then during the competition, this was funny too, because Nene and Big Frida's confessionals their interview scenes have been having me dying. So like when Slim Thug was reading his part, because obviously in the absence of Ray J, that team was handicapped and they had to kind of take the reins as far as like,
oh my God,
actually delivering the presentation.
Him reading straight off of the deck. And
Big Frida gonna say, Slim is reading word for word. And Nene gonna say, he's still going.
Nene really had me laughing this episode, especially her in the science class when she was like, ooh, what was she doing?
Oh
so
my God.
funny.
She's so funny. And I miss Nene
really
on
trying.
TV.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the difference, friend. I'm so glad you said that because I just watched I'm not even gonna say what it was, but I don't care. I just watched the Bad Boys auditions from Houston on Zeus. And these people were doing the most outrageous things that they could do for the sake of getting some
understood
attention.
the assignment.
That's where you get
it's
it wrong.
Such a turn off.
That's where you get it wrong.
Have a natural personality that is notable. And you don't get that from doing outrageously wild things. You get that from just being yourself. And I hate that shit because, either you got it or you don't. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like what's the difference I think that's happening? These are people that have spent years watching reality TV. Mm-hmm. So they're trying on, like, I'm going to try. Exactly. Yeah. Whereas the Nenes, the Fridas, like, these are people that came on to reality TV and created those blueprints. So it's going to be two very different energies because these are people trying to be the next Nene. Everyone wants to be the next Nene.
So crazy.
It don't really work that way.
At all.
Like, why would you want to be Nene?
Why would you want to be the next anything?
Right,
give us some
Nene.
fresh content.
They're done.
See, I tried to keep going through.
Because I'll never forget when she was on Celebrity. We all over the place for whatever. I'll never forget when she went on Celebrity Apprentice and cussed. I could not believe that Nene went on TV and cussed Star Jones out.
Really?
It just
Star
broke
Jones.
All of them
on the Celebrity
no.
Apprentice. Yes, that was a. It was just to see that happening was wild.
Was
and
it
after
warranted?
that,
yes.
Yeah, Star Jones was being sneaky.
Well,
it wasn't necessarily warranted, but we understood why she did it.
Yep.
And after that is actually how Ryan Murphy was watching Celebrity Apprentice. He saw her cussing Star Jones out, and that's how Nene got her role on Glee as Coach Roz. And then from there, she got her role on The New Normal. Yep. She went to Broadway, like all that stuff. From her cussing Star Jones ass out on the Celebrity Apprentice.
Well, you look
I will
at
never
that.
forget her on The New Normal when she was quoting Nicki Minaj.
I love Nicki Minaj. she right. You let me win. You helped me. So she was at a wedding and she read the is it right through me by Nicki Minaj. Yep. I think that was the song. She read a verse of it as spoken word. And then when she finished, she's like, honey, I love Nicki Minaj.
Oh, yes.
Anyway, she's incredible on Celebrity College Hill.
Yeah.
And she has been having me dying, even her wardrobe choices, because it's just needy. So like jean jackets, white shirts, a designer bag, big jewelry. It's Nene, you know what I'm saying? Camouflage pants with a t-shirt knotted up in the base. Nene.
It's very aunt with money. Yep. The aunt with money. Yeah,
that still ain't paying that. Like Nene is the type. let me. Here we go. So you know how some people get money, right? And they'll buy certain stuff, but it's certain parts of just living, you know, with less than a lot that just never leave you. So Nene is the type. She's still wearing camouflage pants and a white tee. I'm not paying all that money for no pants, but she will pay $10,000 for a purse that everybody will see. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's that. That's what it is. I love that.
high, low fashion.
Highs and lows. Mixing highs with lows. Yeah.
I do high-low fashion.
Nene, remember when she actually got in a huge beef with this lady on the show because of that very issue? The lady said that she bought some sunglasses from Nene's. They were doing like a fashion show, and she had on some sunglasses that she bought from Nene's boutique, but she had them on with like a bunch of designer shit. And so the lady's like, and I mix highs and lows. She's like, Nene, I got these from Swag Boutique, and mix them with the highs and lows. And she was not at all trying to be like that. She was just saying, like, she was actually saying, I got them from your boutique. But of course, Nene, bitch, what you mean highs and lows? And from then, they never recovered. They literally never recovered from that.
The iron in the knee. This is great.
So I'm looking forward to next week. Next week's episode of College Hill is going to be hilarious. I watched ahead.
I know you saw it.
I cannot wait for y'all to watch.
I was fighting to not watch because when I saw the trailer this time, and I was like, just remember.
So here's the things to remember for next week. Just remember Big Frida's ad libs. There are moments where Big Frida's in conversations. You got an A in biology, like just be singing shit, and it's gonna have you dying. Nene is gonna have you dying, and Ray J is gonna have you dying. This is a funny ass episode coming up, just unintentionally funny. People are just people are people, and so episode 4 is gonna be good. Any closing thoughts, you guys?
I'm trying to think what else.
I put you on the spot.
I'm glad Stacey's not coming back.
Yeah, me too. I was sick of her sickly ass. If you so damn sick, go to the hospital and stay. Get out of this house.
I wonder if she even was.
I told you what it was.
In the head.
It was just super funny watching them have the meeting, and then everyone still try to act concerned like all the way through to the end. Like, oh, I hope she's okay. Like,
AKA being nosy. And furthermore, I'd have kept it real in my confessions. I don't care. She ain't got to come back. And I was forcing myself to be nice while her ass was here. Good riddance.
It also just wasn't a good fit. Like, it just wasn't. I know, I get that they're trying to throw in, just to stir shit up, but there are other people that could have stirred shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she came in looking like
fit.
Lot's wife. Remember when Lot's wife in the Bible and Lot's wife turned into that pillar of salt? And she looked bad.
I'm glad.
I can't believe.
I'm glad they didn't throw in another person. I'm glad they didn't bring in a roommate.
Because I think
I think the group they have gels so well, but are still entertaining enough where like you're gonna get a good show. Sometimes they'll gel and it might be like a little too lax and boring. But everyone has so much personality. So.
And friend, what did Stacey Dash give us? Ooh, girl, what's friend?
Yes, girl, give us nothing.
She didn't. She didn't give us
shit. And that she did.
Dusty got to remake it with Ooh, girl, because that was funny.
Ooh, girl.
Ooh, girl, give us nothing. What a funny, that will forever be the funniest YouTube comment of all time. I would have cried if somebody said that to me. Cried. Career over.
And speaking of over, so is this episode. So we'll see y'all next week for episode 4 of Binge of College Hill Celebrity Edition of BT Plus. Why don't you have a great one today? We'll see
Stay
y'all
black and protect your magic.
Y'all.